Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp. Chapter 1. Aladdin was the son of a poor tailor. His father tried to teach him the trade, but the boy was so lazy he refused to do any work. Because Aladdin never lifted a finger, his father worked himself to exhaustion until he died. But even then, Aladdin would not change his lazy ways and played with the naughty boys in the street while his mother spun cotton. When Aladdin was 15, a magician arrived in the kingdom. The magician wandered through the streets, looking for some foolish boy to trick. When he saw Aladdin, he pounced on him immediately. "You there, your face looks familiar," he called. "Tell me who your father is." "My father is Mustapha, the tailor, but he's been dead for 2 years." "Oh dear me, it can't be true. It can't be true. I've come all this way to see my brother Mustapha, only to find out he is dead," cried the magician. He hugged Aladdin close and pretended to weep. "And you, fine boy, must be my nephew. You've surely taken over your poor father's tailor shop." "But," said Aladdin, "I can't stand working. I prefer to play in the streets with my friends." "What? That's no good for a young boy. Let me make you an offer. If you come with me tomorrow, I'll buy your shop and make you a shopkeeper. That way you can earn money without doing labor." Aladdin liked the sound of that and agreed to follow his false uncle the next day. Chapter 2. In the morning, the magician led Aladdin out of the city, across the countryside, and into the mountains. Eventually, they came to a ledge on the edge of a cliff. "Uncle, where's my shop? Why are you out here?" Aladdin asked. "Gather some firewood, boy, and you'll be thankful you're here." So Aladdin gathered wood and built a small fire. The magician sprinkled incense over the flames, waved his hands, and murmured mysterious words. Before Aladdin's eyes, the earth opened up, real, reveal, revealing a stone with a brass ring attached. "Take hold of the ring and lift the stone," ordered the magician. Aladdin was quite afraid, for he was sure this was no ordinary uncle. He lifted the stone and saw a passageway leading down a stone stairs into the darkness. "Now, nephew, you must do exactly as I say. Go down the stairs and into a golden hall, but do not touch the walls. Even brushing your sleeve against the gold will kill you instantly. At the end of the hall, you will come to a fruit orchard with a path leading to a small lamp sitting on a stone. Blow out the flame, empty the oil, and bring the lamp to me. I'll give you my ring, which will keep you from harm as long as you obey me." Aladdin took the ring and went down the stairs, careful not to touch the golden walls of the beautiful hall. At the end of the hall, he entered a bright orchard with fruit trees bearing the most colorful, delicious food Aladdin had ever seen. He could not resist plucking a bright red apple. As soon as he took it from the tree, the apple changed into a solid ruby. At the next tree, he plucked a bunch of golden grapes, which changed to a cluster of pears. Lemons turned into diamonds, and limes to emeralds. Aladdin gathered as much food as he could before following the path to the lamp. He piled the lamp on top of the treasure in his arms and returned to the stairs where his uncle waited. "Uncle, my load is heavy. Help me up," he said. "First give me the lamp," demanded the magician. "I told you, uncle, my hands are full. I cannot give anything until you help me." "Foolish boy, give the lamp or stay down there forever." The magician knew the lamp's magic would not work if it took it from someone by force. But Uncle protested. Aladdin, before he finished, before he could finish, the magician muttered more magic words and salam. The stone flew shut, locking Aladdin inside the cavern. Aladdin called and called, but his uncle would not answer. Finally, he decided to pray, but when he put his hands together, he accidentally rubbed the magician's ring. Instantly, a frightful genie stood before him. "What do you have?" "I'm the slave of whoever wears the ring." Aladdin was terrified, but he immediately replied, "Bring me home." In no time, he stood at his front door, his worried mother weeping with joy to see him. Aladdin was starving, and he begged his mother to sell one of the treasures, the dusty lamp, perhaps for food. His mother began to polish the lamp with an old rag. Another emerald genie appeared. "What do you have?" "I'm the slave of whoever wants the lamp." His mother was terrified, but Aladdin knew what to do. "Bring us a satisfying feast," he shouted. In an instant, the genie brought dozens of solid silver trays overflowing with food, butterfly rolls, delectable pastries, and steaming rusks filled their table. When Aladdin and his mother finished, enough food still remained for many days. They'd never be hungry again. When the food ran out, they sold a piece of beautiful silverware or one of the trees for more. Chapter 3. They would have lived like this forever if Aladdin had not been on the street when he heard the town courier shouting, "Back to your house, or shutter your windows. Princess Budil will go to the bath." No one was allowed to see the Sultan's daughter without her veil. Aladdin hid himself behind the wall of the bathhouse, eager to see the princess's face. When she came by with her servants, Aladdin was so struck by her beauty, he vowed he would marry her. "Have you lost your sense?" cried his mother, and he told her his plans. "Only my heart," Aladdin replied. "Take this silver tray from our meal and load it with fruit from the garden. Wrap it carefully in rags and take it to the Sultan to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage." Though he grumbled that the tailor's wife would never be able to see the Sultan, Aladdin's mother piled the tray with gleaming jewels and wrapped it in rags. The Sultan's guards would have thrown her out, but the Sultan was curious as to what was hidden inside the bundle. He ordered Aladdin's mother into his hall. Aladdin's mother bowed low, holding up the rich bundle, which was scarcely distinguishable from her clothing. Sultan, my son begs for your daughter's hand in marriage. The Sultan burst out laughing. Even if I allowed it, my daughter would be insulted to live with someone as poor as your son. But before I toss you out, unwrap your bundle and show me what you have brought. Aladdin's mother unwrapped the package, and the enormous jewels glittered in the sunlit halls. The Sultan's jaw fell open as he admired the gold peer, for he had never seen such treasures. I'm very impressed. Perhaps your son is worthy after all. But before I allow my daughter to marry him, he must truly prove his worth. Tell him he has 7 days to deliver 40 trays of these same gems. Each tray must be solid gold. Each gold tray must be carried by 2 slaves, and each slave must be dressed in the richest clothing. Aladdin's mother went back to her son and told him what the Sultan had said. Aladdin laughed, for the power of the lamp could get him anything. Instantly, the genie produced a train of 80 slaves carrying trays of gold and jewels. A crowd gathered to watch them march to the Sultan's palace behind Aladdin's wretched mother. Again, you have impressed me, the Sultan said, but I must know that he will keep my daughter happy. Tell your son to have a splendid palace ready for her by the end of the week. In a flash, Aladdin ordered the genie to build a magnificent, magnificent palace in the garden across from the Sultan's window. The genie even ran a soft red carpet from the door of Aladdin's palace to the door of the Sultan's. Aladdin himself, dressed in the finest silk, rode to the Sultan's door on a horse more beautiful than any in the Sultan's stables. It would be unfair to my daughter if I did not allow her to marry such a worthy man, said the Sultan.